Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool number line. We are solving problems related to TEKS 5.3K and we'll solve it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have 4 students running part of a relay race. They have a total that's 3.5 miles, and we know 3 parts, and then we've got an unknown fourth student remaining that part. So we could make this a part whole, but we're going to have to change between fractions and decimals. So in situations like that, I tend to find a number line is usually going to be easiest. All right, so if we can just kind of try to mark off, I've got 1, 2, 3, and then let's call that 3.5 right here. This is my total amount, the 3.5. So we know that the first student ran 7/8, so that's going to be pretty simple. That's going to be close to 1, but not quite all the way. Okay, so 0.7, or let's call that 7/8, excuse me. But once we get past that, it becomes a little bit difficult because I need to add 0.75. Okay, so this is going to be 7/8. And so if I want to add, I need to make them both decimals or I need to make them both fractions. Well, eighths are kind of difficult as decimals because they go to the thousandths place. It's 0.875, but that might not be something you know. So let's change at 0.75. Okay, so 0.75 is one that we want to go ahead and memorize. At 75 hundredths, 75 cents out of a dollar is going to equal 3/4, right? So you divide by 25s and you're going to get 3/4. Now I can't add fourths and eighths, but I could double my 3/4. I'm going to get 6/8. All right, so I've got 6/8. Okay, so now I can make 13/8 or 1 and 5/8, either. So I'm going to make another jump here, and I'm going to say right here, I am either 13/8 or I can say 1 and 5/8. Either one works, and this is my plus 0.75. Now I'm kind of committed to the eighths, so I need to add 1 and 1/4, but I need to change this 1/4 into eighths. So let's double that. We're going to get 2/8. Let's not forget our 1. So we're going to add 1 and 5/8 plus 1 and 2/8. Okay, so now they're both eighths. That can work. So I'm going to add 1 and 1. It's going to give me 2. 5/8 and 7/8, or 5/8 and 2/8 is going to give me 7/8. So let's get 2 and 7/8. So that's going to get me all the way up here, very close to the edge of 3. This is going to be a plus 1 and 1/4, but it's going to be 2 and 7/8. All right, all I need to do is to get up to 3.5. So I've got some options, okay? One option would be to, here's my missing gap from the 2 and 7/8 to 3.5. You could subtract, and it's going to get a little bit messy, but it technically could work. So you would take 3.5 minus 2 and 7/8. Well, you always subtract the fractions first, and you can't subtract a bigger fraction from a smaller fraction. So first off, we need to make everything look the same. So let's go ahead and make this 3 and 4/8. And if I'm subtracting the 7/8 from 4/8, you notice there's not enough there. So I need to regroup. I need to reimagine that 3 as 2 and 8/8, right? I'm going to take one of the wholes, I'm going to break it up into 8/8. I've still got that 4/8 sitting there. So that's going to end up being 2 and 12/8. This is the tricky part with fractions. If you can say 3 and 4/8 is the same as 2 and 12/8, well, now you can subtract. 2 and 7/8. The 2's cancel out. It's just going to be 5/8. Now, there is an easier way to do that. You can just say, well, I have a gap of between 7/8 is that whole is 1/8. And then from here to here is 1/2. 1/2 is the same as 4/8. So you can take the 1/8 and the 4/8. You can just add up to get that 5/8. That works as well. Our answer is B.